So, if in case a sanguine marries a choleric, they need to stay near a police station. Are we together?
Yeah.
They need to stay near a police station. So, in case of anything, at least they are somewhere their problems can be
solved.
Are we together?
We are very much together.
Now, let's come to a case of a melancholy who is an introvert and a choleric.
Choleric, yeah.
Not choleric. A melancholy, we have talked of a sanguine and a choleric. Both of them are extroverts. If they get married, they need to stay near a police station because they are likely to have some troubles. Are we together? Unless one of them decided to calm down. Okay?
Ni Iran na
that is Iran and what? Who are fighting today?
Israel, Iran. Yeah. Wow. Welcome on our show today. My name is Patrick. You can call me Kamara. I am your host. Today, we're going to talk about something very, very interesting. In the house today, we have our guest today who is ready for us. He's a writer, he's a speaker, he's a musician, he's a family man, he's married. And karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe by starting, would you tell our viewers what your name is?
Yes, my name is Jackson Muhoti.
Yeah.
I am born again. I love the Lord.
Amen.
I am a teacher by profession.
Yeah.
But I do transformational speaking.
Yeah.
Day in, day out. I have a group called Jaffa Team that we work together. We speak to parents, teachers, students, and we also do corporate speaking in different areas. That's all what I do. And I'm very happy to speak to you, and God bless you. Thank you.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Jaffa Team inamaanisha nini?
Jaffa Team inamaanisha journey.
Yeah.
J stands for journey.
Yeah.
That awakens. A stands awakens.
Yeah.
F stands for fuels.
Yeah.
A journey that awakens and fuels aspirations through transformational impact movement.
Yeah.
T stands for transformational, I impact, then M movement.
Yeah.
Therefore, Jaffa Team means a journey that aspires, fuels, and transforms through impact movements.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow, that's nice. And as we always tell you, this is Sauti Space, where we give you a flight to insight. This is where real talks meet real truths. And today we're going to talk about dating and personality. How do you understand the personality of the person whom you are dating, or the personality of the person whom you are married to? Kumbuka hatujamalizana na dating. Lazima tupange, lazima tuhakikishe that our generation imepangwa. Man of God, unajua generation yetu ina lack knowledge.
Yes.
And as the Bible says that you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Thank you.
And that truth hawezi pata mahali pengine apart from hapa kwa hii space yetu inaitwa Sauti Space. And this is where now we speak the truth and the real truth. So maybe by definition, what do we mean by a personality type?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Personality type is simply how someone is wired.
Yeah.
In their creation, how somebody was created. In short, the thinking of that person, the way they feel things, the way they desire things.
Yeah.
In short, the way the person was wired in order to function in their life. That is what we call personality type, because different people think different.
Yeah.
Different people have different aspirations. How the person was wired, that is how we call personality personality type. And one person may have been wired different from the other one, depending on the purpose of the person or different ways of life. So God wired us differently, and we have so many personality types that God did, but we have what we call the majors.
Yeah. So we are wired differently.
Yes, we are wired differently in this life. And if you have to date, if you have to get into a relationship, then it is wisdom that you understand the kind of person that you are dating. Very, very important.
Yeah. When we were growing up, my mother used to tell us, in vernacular, used to tell us, kiria gikenagia nguku, tikio gikenagia ruigi. That means nguku is hen and the ruigi is the hawk. What makes the hen happy is different from what makes the hawk or the ego happy. So people are wired differently. And you are lucky today to get an understanding concerning the personality of different people at different capacities. So how many personalities do we have?
Thank you. Thank you very much for that question. We have so many personalities, but we have what we call the majors. The major personalities. The major personality are two. The two of them. That is the introverts. Introverts are those people who are not able to express themselves so much. The quiet people, those are the introvert, and then the extrovert. Extroverts are those people who are able to speak so much, and those who are able to outgo. They are introvert and extrovert. Now, introverts, the ones who are quiet, a bit composed, those ones are divided into two. Introverts. They are divided into two. We have Melancholy, which is a group of introverts, and we also have another one called Phlegmatic. Those two are divided. Those are divided into two. Now we also have the other extroverts. The extroverts, the ones that are able to outgo in a mighty way, and them also are divided into two. We have a group called Sanguine, and we have another group called Choleric. I think I've answered you.
So are you Choleric? Are you Sanguine? Are you Phlegmatic?
All.
Which is the other
Melancholy.
Melancholy. You need to understand which type or which temperament or which personality you belong to. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can you be so quiet in Vambari, but you are too loud when it comes to action? That action speaks louder. Or rather, you can be an extrovert, but who is very poor in acting. Or you can be an introvert who speaks so loud in action. Is it possible?
Yes, it is possible. It is possible internally, because we also say this, that every time we have a sanguine, that sanguine has a percentage of something else. Nobody has one personality type forever. We usually say that one has probably a 70% of the major, and then 30% of the minor. For example, you can have a sanguine who has some choleric type. So you can have a sanguine who is good in speaking out one day, but is also quiet at some places. So it is possible to have what you have asked. Thank you.
Okay. I now understand. I now understand that you can be having a personality ikue 70% uko pengine sanguine.
Very true.
And 30% uko sanguine wanapelekana na nani?
Sasa hapo ndio sasa, that's after now we have understood the characteristics. Now it will be very easy for someone now to know. So in that case we will now go through the characteristics. After we have gone through that, now we are able to tell you, even the one listening and the one watching will be in a position to tell this one can work with this as long as they have known the characteristics. Yes.
Wacha mchere ikauke manji. Leo lazima tujijue na tujielewe. So can we now narrow down to these personalities? Tujue sanguine ni nani? Tujue phlegmatic ni nani? Tujue choleric ni nani? Tujue huyo mwingine ni nani?
Thank you.
can you take us through hiyo kitu?
Thank you very much. We will now deal with what we call the introvert and also extrovert. Now, in introvert, we will have two, which is a choleric, and we have sanguine. And also in that is in extrovert, we have choleric and sanguine. So in introvert, we will have melancholy and phlegmatic. Now, when we talk of extroverts who are now sanguine and choleric, now I can give a few definitions. Who is a sanguine? What are the strengths of a sanguine? What are the weaknesses of a sanguine? And that is what I will be giving. Now, when we come to the sanguine, the strength of a sanguine, I will start with that. Sanguines are well outgoing, okay? They're able to speak out. They are outgoing. They are the best MCs, okay? They are the best MCs. They make friends daily. Okay. Are we together? Because they are able to advertise things. They are able to convince someone. These are people who can sell a land and they tell you a bypass will pass through here. And you mean
you will buy.
You will buy. These are the people, it is rare for a lady to escape their trap because they have words. They can speak to a lady. They can tell a lady, when I think about you, my left ventricle does not work. They have the ability to convince, okay?
They can sell hot water in a desert.
Thank you. They are stage oriented, okay? They are stage oriented. They are able to perform. They use gestures when they are speaking to people. In short, they can easily convince. Are we together? They are outgoing. They do not like staying in one place. Those are some of the strengths of someone called a sanguine, okay? They are outgoing and they love fun. They love joy. They don't like being included in one place. That is what
sio
mtu wa zero grazing. Those are some of the strengths of sanguines. Now, let's come to the weaknesses of a sanguine.
So huyu mtu ana date sanguine kwanza ajipange.
Lazima ajipange kwanza. Ujue kwanza already you have known who is a sanguine. So now we need to know the weaknesses. What are the weaknesses of a sanguine? Number one, the weakness of a sanguine, they are likely to be immoral. They are not careful. They can be immoral. Why?
Wewe sanguine wewe.
They make friends every day. They can meet with you now and talk with you like they have been with you forever. Are we together? So that is one. They can be immoral if things are not well taken care of. Sanguines. They have the ability. These are some of their weaknesses. They can be immoral. Number two, they are disorganized. Okay? They are disorganized because they are not able, they don't like planning things. Okay? They are passers by. If they go with the money, they will get to the supermarket. They don't need a list to go to the supermarket. They only need two things, the eyes and the money in the pocket. They will get to the supermarket and they will buy things because they are disorganized. They don't have order. Are we together? They are indisciplined. At times, remember we are talking about weaknesses. We talked about the strength. They can easily forget things. They have that indiscipline and that weakness of forgetting. So, kama we ni bibi ama a lady who is dating a sanguine, be careful. They can forget your birthday anytime. They can forget by your birthday. They can forget we had agreed that we will meet on a certain day. They can forget because sometimes they are indisciplined. Are we together? Sometimes they are not well organized on how they run things, but they are charismatic. They are charismatic. They are able to move things. And an example is Peter. In the Bible, Peter preaches to 3,000 people within one sermon. Within one sermon, okay? That is one of the strengths. They are charismatic. But when you come to the weaknesses, is that Peter says that he is interested in kissing. Are we together? So Peter wants to be kissed now and then. Actually, when you read the Bible, because he can be immoral anytime. He can be immoral anytime. He's called Peter. Are we together? Sanguines do actions without thinking about the consequences. That's why you see Peter and Isaiah can chop someone's ear and then think later, nishamukata sikio.
Nimemkata.
Already iko chini.
Kwa nini Wameru?
So sanguines can take action without much thinking, okay? Without much thinking. So therefore, that is a sanguine. Though, despite the weaknesses, they also have their strength, and that is the way they are wired. That is somebody called a sanguine, who is an extrovert.
Yeah.
Now, we come to another person in the same category of extrovert. They are called choleric. What are the strengths of a choleric? Number one, choleric are the best readers. They're the best readers because they make clear decisions. Number one. Number two, they are go-getters. If they decide to go through this wall, they will go through that wall. They make clear decisions, okay? They are stubborn. They decide, I'll do this, they do.
Mimi ndio Sifuna. Huyo ni choleric. Tunapitia hapa. You know I'm a man of politics. I love politics. So yeah.
Choleric, they make decisions, clear decisions.
Yeah.
They decide what to do. They are good readers. They are stubborn. Are we together? They are argumentative. They love argument, okay? They are poor listeners, but they are very good talkers. They can also convince you something. Remember, they are extroverts,
yeah.
So they can speak out. They can convince everyone, but they are poor listeners. They really want to listen. Are we together? Number two, also, they want to make decisions. They want to dominate. They want to be the one making every decision. Okay? So one of the strengths is that one helps them drive companies. Okay? By the fact that they are go-getters, they can decide this company will go high, and it will. Because those are the people who can decide to be waking up very early in the morning. They can decide to go even up to 11. These are the people you find their strength. They will work up to 11 p.m. until the project is done. They are
They are workaholic.
They are workaholic, thank you. They are very strong. Now we come to their weaknesses. That's a challenge. Come to their weaknesses. Number one, they are very stubborn. Okay? Number two, they want to make the decisions by themselves. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, they do not want arguments. They do not want where most of them love autocratic rule, where they make the decisions and they are fine. Are we together? They are rigid. They are rigid. They do not want change. When they want something to be done in a certain way, they want. They are short-tempered. Short-tempered. They love doing things. They get angry very fast when you and also. They measure your work depending on what you are doing. They tolerate the hard work, but they don't soothe the lazy. Okay?
So if I'm looking for a person to employ, then I should go for them.
Thank you. They are controlling so much, and they are also poor listeners. So you don't come to their office and you try to give them advice.
Sure.
They may not listen to that advice. Together, those are some of the weaknesses of choleric. Now, let's go to another group called the melancholy. Now, this one now shifts to introverts. Introverts are also two. And they are very good. So one of them, they are called melancholy. What are their strengths? What are the weaknesses? Now, melancholy, strength number one, they are very organized. Melancholy. They are quiet. There will be the last voice when there is public speaking. There will be the last voice. They are concerned with the details. Details. These are the best musicians.
Okay.
They are the best keyboardists. Okay? They are the best drivers. Why? Because they are keen to details. Are we together? They can produce a very good song. They can produce this because why? Because they want a perfect thing. These are people who produce a podcast like this, and then immediately they think that podcast is not okay. They cancel. Are we together? Because they want the perfection one. They want the best. So they have so many strengths. They are organized. They also save money very well. they save.
Yeah.
They can make you rich anytime because they save. Also, they do not misuse the money. They are careful of what they receive. They also have schedules. Wanapenda program yenye inaraningi hivyo kila wakati. They do not have alternation. Remember we said a sanguine apendi kitu inafuatana. A sanguine ni leo aondoke. A sanguine anaweza pigiwa leo ambiwa aende mahali fulani. But nao huyu melancholy anapenda spendi uwezi kumletea mgeni. Uoe unaoa a lady who is a melancholy and then you call her, tell her I have a friend who is coming to the house immediately. They want you to prepare them in advance.
Akwambia mimi sipangwingwi. Sipangwingwi.
Yes, they want you to prepare them in advance. So melancholy have so many strengths. They also have weaknesses.
Yeah.
And now I will mention the weaknesses that they have. Melancholy, they have a weakness. One weakness is a perfectionist. They want the best. And therefore, most of the melancholies will be ready to get married. They will be ready to get married because they want a very perfect man.
Person,
I want a very perfect lady. So in the process of looking for the perfect, and because the perfect do not exist, are we together?
Yeah.
So you find that they will be ready to get married because they want the perfectionist. Most of them will wait for the perfect time to come for them to do something. Maybe you are a musician, you are a recorder, you are an engineer, you are what? You find that the time you would have done wonders passed on when you are waiting. Are we together? That is one. Number two also, they are perfectionists. Okay?
Yeah.
They want everything perfect. Na hiyo inaweza cause issues in their family. They give standards to their husbands and to their children that they must achieve. Are we together? So those are called melancholy.
Kwangu ukikuwa number 2 utafute kwa kwenda. such like parents. Such like
they take yes, they take offense when you offend them.
Yeah.
They are not quick to speak much, but they take a lot of offense. They are very organized, okay? They are very organized, and they do not also want you to disorganize them. For example, if they lend you money, they want you to give them the money back.
Exactly the date
you had promised.
Yeah.
Okay? You do not give a promise and then you fail to give. So those are some of the strengths and weaknesses. Now, we come to the last group. It's called the phlegmatic. Phlegmatic, they have the following strengths and weaknesses. Of course, we start with the strength. Number one, they are peacemakers. They can sacrifice their joy to ensure that there is peace. So there is peacemakers. They can sacrifice what they want to ensure that there is peace at home. Are we together?
Yeah.
They are peacemakers. They are not quick to speak. Okay? They are careful. They are poor decision makers.
Yeah.
They are poor decision makers. So if you are dating someone who wants you to make a decision always, be careful that and observe whether anaweza kuwa ni yeye.
Yeah.
So at the same time, they are poor decision makers. Also at the same time, apart from poor decision making, they are not able to express love, affection. They are not able to express affection. They struggle with the expressing love. They struggle with expressing love. And also, they do not want to hurt others.
The other
okay?
party, yeah.
They are calm. Okay? They do not want to speak in publics. They want to take the back seats. Okay?
Yeah.
All right? They enjoy the jokes, but they do not want to participate in making jokes.
Yeah.
So those are some of the strengths. Some of the weaknesses is that most of them, you'll find they sacrifice what belongs to them to ensure that there is peace. Okay?
Yeah.
Number two, they get angry. They get angry. Number three, they most of the time you'll find they are weak to make decisions.
Yeah.
So that failure to make decisions, it makes it a very serious weakness. And also, they are ready to embrace anything that comes on their way. These are the people you find being swayed away.
You can
from in a company, a negative company can easily sway them away. So those are some of the strengths and some of the weakness. I hope it has helped.
Yeah, it
someone
has
somewhere.
so much helped. It's my hope that somebody is getting something. So far, so good. Let's take a break and then we shall be coming back with more.
Uhoro ukiri haha we uracaria handu ungita haku ndukagiike ringi ni amu Modishums Properties twi haha ni undu waku. Twina broti cia 50 by 100 iria cina ready title deeds mwena wa Sanguine Shopping Center Matu iria turendia na thogora wa 215,000 ukiriha na cash na thogora wa 245,000 ukiriha na installments ya mieri 6. No utucerere office-ini citu Ruiru Town opposite Main Stage, Nyongo Plaza, second floor, room H6, kana utuhurire thimu namba 0140057733 kana 0713015994 waranirie na ithui umuthi. Modishums Properties, your journey home starts here.
So welcome back. This is Patrick ama Kamara, your host. We are having a guest today ambaye anaitwa Jack. Tuna narrow down kwa very interesting topic hapa. Personalities and dating. Na ni lazima tunahakikisha ya kwamba tumefix all issues ili katika hapa Sauti Space utoke at least ukiwa na knowledge na know-how. Ukiingia kwa marriage sana sana juu tumekuwa tukideal na dating and marriage, auta miss your person. So Pastor Jack, we have now talked about personalities, their characteristics, their strengths and weaknesses. Sasa, would you kindly give an example of different people, maybe in the Bible characters in the Bible, or people in our nation who are maybe sanguines, choleric, phlegmatic, or a melancholy?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So the one that I'll be almost sure is the one in the Bible. And when it comes to the country, I'll give according to my perception. Are we together?
Yeah.
So I may not declare 100% because there are so many measures that someone uses to discover themselves. But from outside, we are around to see. And we are around to comment. Now, in the Bible, a sanguine in the Bible is somebody called Peter.
Yeah.
Peter, why is Peter a sanguine? We said sanguines have the characteristic of being charismatic. They're able to move masses. Peter preaches one sermon and 3,000 people get born again within one day. We also said that sanguines have weaknesses. They can take action without thinking the consequences. Now, here is Peter who uses a sword and cuts off the ear of a soldier. You see, so that shows the weaknesses. Also the same, as the Bible writes, Peter loves kisses. Peter loves kisses. And as we say, one of the weaknesses of sanguines is that they can be immoral if things are not taken into perspective. Okay?
They are polygamous. Can they be polygamous in nature?
They can be polygamous in nature.
Yeah.
if things are not taken into perspective. So they require a lot of discipline for them to be strong. And why are they tempted? Because they have that outgoing vigor, character, and they are able to interact with people. And when they talk with people, the people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
These are the people who get into a matatu and they find a new person, and within like less than a kilometer, they are already talking, and they talk the whole journey, you thinking that they have ever been together, but it is the first time to meet. So that is what we call a sanguine. In our country today, probably a sanguine, I can use an example like Mike Sonko. Mike Sonko has ability to move the masses, can move the masses, anaweza peana pesa, anaweza peana hapa na few. So Mike Sonko, according to me, can fit to be a sanguine. I may not be in a position to explain maybe the weaknesses. Maybe the observer can also tell the weaknesses, whether they also match. Whether his weaknesses of running things here and there can fit the weaknesses, but I'm also feeling like he could be one of the examples of a sanguine. Okay, that is sanguine. Now from sanguine we move to another group called melancholy. Okay, who are melancholy in the Bible? We said melancholy are organized people. Okay, they work with the wrists.
Mpangilio.
Okay, they have mpangilio. You don't marry a melancholy lady and then you bring a visitor without informing her in advance. So they are organized. They go to a supermarket with a list. They will only buy that which they had planned to buy. Okay, they are organized and that. Now, an example in the Bible is Joseph. Joseph goes to Egypt and he has the ability to save for 7 years.
Yeah.
He cannot misuse. He is saving and ensure that people are really enjoying. Are we together? He can save and ensure that no problem. He has ability to save the money that he has in Egypt, and he is able to save Egyptians from suffering for so many years.
Yeah.
And therefore, that organization brings the issue of Joseph, okay? Joseph. And Joseph does not have a problem. He is sold by his brothers, but when he comes, he is not willing to revenge,
Yeah.
okay? He is not willing to revenge and do wrong to them. I don't know who reader in this country. Probably that one I can leave for my my listener and the
But
viewer.
handshake,
For people who can come and even if you do wrong, probably we can we may not really put, but someone who comes and is not willing to revenge, and then they have been done wrong in a very high magnitude, they can fit in that, and people who are able to save the resources that they have in order to secure the future of the people of their own. That is melancholy. We move to phlegmatic. An example of phlegmatic in the Bible is simply Abraham. Phlegmatic can sacrifice their joy to make others people's happy.
Yeah.
And phlegmatic, they do not really question. They are slow in making decisions. Others people make decision for them, and then they are controlled easily. Are we together? Sure. They are controlled easily and don't have a problem. An example is Abraham. Abraham in the Bible is told by the wife, he's not able, he's told by the wife, marry this girl called Hagar. And he marries her. And then after a while, then the same lady tells him, now chase
this lady that you married. Yeah.
And he is now the one who is being told to marry, and he marries, he does not question, and he is told to chase, and he chases, and he does not question. He is those people who would follow the instructions of others. Are we together? The instructions of others. Yani wale watu wenye wanaweza kuwa controlled. I don't know which politician in this country who is ambaye anakontroliwa na bibi hapa na pale. And at times they might not really be controlled. They might maybe in themselves work on a very good heart. A very good heart.
Yeah.
For example, somebody like Kibaki, I can former President Kibaki, the rate, I can put him in the category of phlegmatic because he's quiet, organized, he loves peace, he loves the way things go, okay? He doesn't bring a lot of chaotic, a lot of things, okay? The wife has the ability to slap some of the media people here and there when they misbehave, but Kibaki doesn't have a problem. When people abuse him, he tells them, I understand. Nyinyi, the way you used to, and he would just dismiss without a lot of complaint, without troubles. So that is the situation, and I can say that on the area of phlegmatic. And lastly, that is choleric. A choleric in the Bible is Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul is a go-getter. Apostle Paul, if he decide, I will kill Christians, he will kill them seriously. Kill them seriously. If he decided, now I have stopped killing, I have met Christ, now he will win souls. And he will not just win souls, he will write like the highest number of epistles in the Bible. He is a go-getter. He decides this is the way things will work, and he goes there. Are we together? An example that I can give in this country is our current president. That is my own view. Our current president, President Ruto, is a go-getter. If he decides I will go through this wall, he decides I will go through this wall. Okay? So that one I can put him as a part of the choleric. And that is all that sums maybe some of the Bible examples and probably some of the real life examples. Thank you.
mjichunge kwa sababu unajua mlikula pesa ya SHA. Si ya SHA ya hii ilikuwa inaitwaje hii tulikuwa tunapewa. Na wale mnakula pesa ya nyota. Mjunge president anaweza akiamua ni hapa. Akiamua anakujia. Ni nani?
So he can decide to go
to go for that money. He can decide that road you are paying. Has or avad. That one. So, ni nani huyu sasa yule tumesema anapewa anakuwa na school fee lakini akifika supermarket anakumbuka matres hakuna. School fee ya watoto inapotelea hapo.
That's a sanguine who walks into the supermarket with two things. Money in the pocket and the eyes to see, okay? Not easy to choose what to buy, okay? And therefore, when they are in the supermarket, that's when they realize what is not there and what is there. And they are likely to forget even some of the things that they had gone to buy, okay? That's dangerous. And let me tell you, all these weaknesses and strengths will now bring us to another level in case that is the question you head to, a level of why should you choose this one? Why should you not choose this one? And what will happen if you choose a certain person?
Let us relate that now into dating now. Now, how do you know that this person is the best one for me to marry? How do you know that I am a sanguine and I didn't a choleric? Or I am melancholy, but I feel that if I don't marry a phlegmatic person, kitakunyuana na kitaumana.
Thank you.
Wacha tu apply sasa kwa dating hili sasa msikilizaji na mtazamaji wajipime na waone. Now, as a sanguine, who is the right person for me to marry? Because again, I don't want to marry somebody mwenye nitakuja alafu tukue sisi wote wawili tukitoka hivi tulikuwa tumetoka hivi tukirundi tumekula school fee ya watoto na kesho shule tunafungua.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, according to my perspective, you need to check the strengths and weaknesses to know who to marry and who not to marry. More often than not, that work is not done by us. It is done by God. Sometimes you may think that you are the one who is choosing, but naturally, there are people that God brings together. I only bring those that God brings together naturally, according to my own perspective, the ones that God brings together for some reasons. An example, in most cases, you will find that a choleric who is dominating, who is a strong decision maker, who is a bit stubborn, that person will mostly be attracted to a phlegmatic. Because a phlegmatic love peace. They are not strong decision makers. Therefore, this one who is a strong decision maker and who does not like being questioned and who is argumentative must mostly fit with another person who is not argumentative and who love peace, that they sacrifice what they are thinking for the peace of the others. Are we together? They value peace. And therefore, my request is one. Mostly, you'll find that a choleric will marry a phlegmatic. That is number one, in most cases. Number two, another group that in most cases you'll find God bringing them together is called a sanguine and a melancholy. Why a sanguine is indiscipline, disorganized. Are we together? A sanguine are those people who have an event on Saturday, but they will realize on Friday at 10 p.m. that they have not washed the clothes for Saturday events.
Are you undressing me?
No, I am not.
You are attacking me. You are attacking me.
They will realize that they need to wash clothes. On clothes for Saturday, they will realize on at night
10 p.m.
that they haven't. Are we together? They will walk into the supermarket and buy passers-by and buy everything else, only to get to the house and realize that they have not paid the rent. Are we together?
Yeah.
So they are indisciplined, they are disorganized. They will forget all the birthdays for their daughter. They will forget the dates of getting their daughter from school. They will forget the dates of when the daughters or sons will be going for their trip to a certain place, the payment date. And therefore, because of that disorganization, God will mostly fit them with another person who is organized. So that at least can bring some peace.
Yeah.
And those who are listening, some of you know that if you are a melancholy, in most cases, you will find yourself being attracted to a sanguine. Don't think that it is God brought trouble, that you are organized, and then God gave you someone who is disorganized. Apana.
But that is the case.
It is the case so that God can bring that. This man, the soul cannot get wasted. God can try to. I do not want to say who I am. Are we together?
We can guess. We can guess.
You can only guess. My viewer and my listener, I think you can guess who I am. No, I have not said who I am. You might find that I am a phlegmatic. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. You'll find that they are indisciplined, they are not organized, that they have a problem, and therefore God will bring them someone. Now this one who walks into a supermarket with only money and the eyes to see everything will now need another person who they will go to the supermarket with a list, so that at least they will be organized.
Precise.
Okay?
Yeah.
A sanguine can walk out with 10,000. A sanguine can walk with 100,000. Are we together?
Yeah.
The 100,000 is like how many dollars? Like $100. Are we together? 100,000 Kenyan shillings, like $100. We walk with $100 and then come back home with nothing, because we went to a hotel and found people who are not eating, and he's wondering, why are you not eating? Why are you looking like you are get one for free? Are we together? We'll walk into a bar and then find somebody who was not taking one, and he's saying the big even one, get one, and then you end up spending all the money without that order. Now that person requires a wife who tells him before he goes to the supermarket, he tells the wife, please, we need to pay this, we need to pay this, we need to pay this. Otherwise, you might go out there and spend the money, and they have not maybe bought a land, they have not built their own houses, so require somebody like that. Yeah. Now, the danger comes in here. When a choleric goes to a date,
when a choleric now
go to a date with a sanguine. Remember, a choleric is a poor listener. Are we together? Poor listener and want to dominate and want to be hard because they are good speakers.
Akiamua
ni hapa. Now, a choleric, maybe a gentleman, goes to a date
with a sanguine.
Now, the sanguine lady, she will not give him a chance to speak because she wants to speak all blue because they are extrovert. She will shine the whole date, but that will be the end of that date, okay? The choleric will not go with her another day. So, if in case a sanguine marries a choleric, they need to stay near a police station. Are we together? They need to stay near a police station. So in case of anything, at least they are somewhere, their problems can be
solved.
Are we together?
We are very much together.
Now, let's come to a case of a melancholy who is an introvert and a choleric. Not choleric. A melancholy, we have talked of a sanguine and a choleric. Both of them are extroverts. If they get married, they need to stay near a police station because they are likely to have some troubles. Are we together? Unless one of them decided to calm down. Okay? That is Iran and what? We are fighting today. Israel. There will be a bomb blast and everything because when this one goes up, there is nobody to calm down. This one must be heard. And this one also must express themselves. Sanguines may not be really forcing these, but they must express themselves. They get angry, you need to listen to them. So there is a problem of the two getting married. Now, on the other side, if two introverts get married, one of the weaknesses, that is phlegmatic and melancholy. One of the challenge with them is that they have a challenge of both of them do not like taking risk. That's why a melancholy walks into a supermarket with a what? With a list. Because they are not risk takers. Okay? It is hard for a melancholy to just buy something if it is being advertised. But a sanguine can buy something being advertised from anywhere.
Anaweza nunua ile thermos ya kuchemsha maji na kwake hakuna stima.
Yes, can buy thermos.
Ile didi electric.
And there is no electricity at home. Just because it was well advertised and he feels like he need to promote it and promote the other person. Are we together? So for them, they can buy anything. But now, in this case, if a melancholy marries a phlegmatic, both of them are not risk takers. So what happens? They are likely to live within three things. Number one, they buy one car, a good car. They build a house, and then they live. Only that. They build their own house, they buy a car, and then they live. Are we together? They are not likely to be great people. I'm not saying they cannot be great people, but now when they come together, both of them fear risking. Okay? They fear risking. But when there is a choleric, when there is an extrovert who are risk takers, and an introvert, and that's why we said melancholy is fear. They are likely to take wrong before they get married because they are perfectionists. They do not want to risk with someone. But a sanguine can marry anybody. Haraka, and they go home. Then they be realizing at home that there is problem. Are you together? But this one will be careful. Therefore, because they are not risk takers, if they get married, they're likely to leave both of them under very raw circumstances. Now, look at this. In case, so they will do very little. In case a sanguine and a sanguine get married, these are the people who there will be trouble. These are the people who go out. They carried money. First of all, the money was for school fees and a few more things. They go and drink all the money for school fees, and then they come home drunkard and singing. Have you ever seen
both
such
of them?
people?
Yeah.
Both of them, drunkard and singing. Drunkard is because both of them love fun. They love fun. They love joy. They love all that. So the both of them are likely to go home singing and joy and merry, but they are getting to the house at around 11 p.m. And not aware that children have not eaten. All of them forgot that. Okay? They forgot that.
They are careless.
They are careless. They are careless. Okay? In most, okay, as I had explained before, a choleric and a choleric, those are dangerous to get married because every one of them want to dominate. So in that home, there cannot be anybody who can go down. A sanguine and a choleric can get married if only a choleric is willing to be listening to the sanguine. Okay? And therefore, that is how they relate. So think of who you are dating, and I think it will be of benefit to you and to the people that you are dating, and it shall be well. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Wow, I think we have harvested a lot from your wisdom. Thank you, sir, for having us, for allowing us have you in our show today. And to my viewer, this is your space. Sauti Space is a space for you. We say this is where real talks meet real truths. And we are so happy for you. Make sure that you take care. You need this wisdom. You need this knowledge so that at least you may get established. The Bible says, in everything that you get, at least get wisdom. And in everything that you have understanding. So out of these shows, we are shining light into those dark spots, so that at least you will have knowledge and know how, before you indulge yourself in activities that pertains to marriage and to the contemporary life, at least you will have some knowledge and some nuggets of wisdom through the guests that we are hosting. And we are happy today. I've been your host, Patrick Masharia, or rather Kamara, and I'm happy to have you. Maybe Pastor Jack, you can give your number for the sake of that person who is there willing maybe to talk to you, or maybe they might have been having a question. You can tell them how they can reach you and maybe give a parting shot.
Thank you. As I had said, my name is Jackson Muhoti. I'm a transformational speaker. I'm an author. I have written about 7 books. The first book is called You Are a Perfect Masterpiece, then Built to be Unstoppable. We also have a book called Your Dating Partner, which has all these things that I've talked about, your dating partner. We also have a book, Principles of Greatness. We also have a book on prayer that we have written together with my wife. And we have a number of books. We also have a book called Detach to Attach, and that are touching generations and group many people. So if you would wish to get in touch to me, my number is 0729 585 094. 0729 585 094. Everywhere my handles is Jackson Muhoti. Jackson Muhoti. Facebook is just Muhoti Fulfilled, and then Muhoti Promised. So you can get there. Then YouTube, Jackson Muhoti, Jackson Muhoti. God bless you. Wish you well, and I hope to see you next time. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you very
Choose
much.
wisely.
Thank you very much, Pastor Jack. I think mpaka ile siku tutapatana tena. Kama hujafollow page yetu, ni vizuri ufollow, ulike na ucomment. At least leave a comment for us, ili at least tujue unatufuata na unatusikiza. More shows zinakuja with Zippy. It's also our host. And tuko Big Sam Studios, kundio tunafanyia mambo. Na tunashukuru kama uko na kazi ya unahitaji kufanyiwa sound, unahitaji coverages za video and audio, na kuchezewa pia muziki, you can always contact us. We are ready for you. Thank you. Until we meet again. Goodbye.